Hi Barbie. Hi any Kens, any Allens in the chat as well. Hi Barbies. It sure is Horsin time. Okay. Yeah, I brought Barbie with me. She's gonna be sitting here while we play the horse game because it's only right. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna be witness to me faffing around for a second to get Barbie Horse Adventures up. So let me get that out of the way. Can you all see that? Can you see Barbie Horse Adventures? Can you hear Barbie Horse Adventures? Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, we can see Barbie Horse Adventures. And we can hear Barbie Horse Adventures.
Click on the question mark to hear the directions again.
Wait a second, Barbie. We're doing some tech. How are the volume levels? Funky music. Funky Barbie music. Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Volume is good. Thank you so much. Hi, B question mark? Is it B in the chat or is it Caitlin? Hi Gazebo Kids in any case.
Click on the question mark to hear the directions again.
Thanks for asking, Barbie, but we're okay. Just hold on a minute, Barbie. Good morning, Neve. And thank you, Charlotte, for resubscribing at Tier 1. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Gazebo Kids. Awesome. Well, welcome. It's been a while since I streamed. I don't remember what the last thing I streamed was. And I've just been having kind of a hectic time, but I wanted to... It's been kind of shit, to be honest. I'm having kind of a shit time, and you know what? Barbie season has been giving me the will to go on. So here I am, back in a little pink little outfit with my little Western Barbie. And playing a Barbie game. So hopefully this brings you guys some joy as well, because I'm excited. I think it's going to cheer me up. No problem. I hope that work goes okay. Thank you for lurking. Okay, awesome. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we need to sort out tech-wise. I'm glad that it's working smoothly, because I did have to sit here for an hour or so figuring out what the hell was going on. But such is the way with trying to get these vintage games to work, isn't it? Okay, alright. Let's start a new game. When riding, use auto jump or manual jump. I'm gonna be a filthy casual, and I'm gonna use auto jump and leave the graphics as they are. Okay. Is this okay? Let's ride. Okay, amazing. Barbie Charlie XCX fan canon.
Hey Teresa, are you ready for the big horse show? You've been practicing all week. Hi Barbie, you won't believe what happened. I went to get Lucky from the stables and her stall was empty. I asked around, but nobody's seen her, and the gate leading out to the forest trail was open. Oh, Barbie, I think somebody may have taken her. Are you sure, Teresa? Why would anyone want to steal Lucky? Competition is pretty tough this year, Barbie. Lucky's such a great horse, they probably figure it'll be easier to win with her out of the way for a while. The horse show is only a few hours away. We don't have much time. Don't worry, Teresa. We'll find her. I'll hit the trail. You stay here in case somebody comes back with Lucky. Thanks, Barbie. I really appreciate it. Anything for a friend. Before you go, Barbie, I've put all the things you'll need in your saddlebag. A two-way radio, a slingshot, a handheld metal detector, and a map of the Whispering Springs area. When your saddlebag flashes, it means there's an item inside that can help you on your adventure. Thanks, Teresa.
Oh no, Cowboy Barbie has their earpods and they can't hear us. I'm back. Can you hear me again? Okay, but you could hear the game. Okay, thanks guys for pointing that out. Okay, well, let's hope for the best here. Chimkin I see talk of Chimkin Nuggy in chat. I've had to have a really chaotic setup today because of the fact that, like, for some reason when I was trying to open this game, like, it didn't want me to have this game open and any other window open. So I have two monitors, but I was trying to click on like, what I would usually do when I'm streaming game is obviously, like, have, like, OBS and everything open on the other monitor so I can keep an eye on it. But for some reason, Barbie Horse Adventures really didn't want me to do that. So, for some reason, every time I try and click on, like, OBS or something, then it minimizes the window. So I have my laptop with the chat open, and then I have OBS on my screen, and then I have Barbie Horse Adventures, and also I have my Western Barbie who's saying, "Hi Barbie," to you all. Hi Faye, welcome. You know, I thought that this was starting smoothly, but it's not a Game Assist stream without some kind of technical issue, is it? So now we can hopefully start in earnest. Okay, I don't know what you guys missed me saying, but you heard Teresa give me instructions, right? Or was it Barbie that was giving me instructions? I don't know. But okay, so... Oh, shit, Barbie. Wait, I can... Okay. I can make a run. Okay. Sorry, I'm just figuring out these controls. So if you press the forward arrow once, then she walks, and then you use like right and left to like change where she's going, and then if you press the front arrow again, then forward arrow again, then she starts running, and then you just press the back arrow to change her speed. Wow, this is amazing. This is what, like 1998 or something? Teresa gave Barbie instructions. Thank you. Thanks, Charlotte. And we should give credit where credit's due, because they seem to have whitewashed Teresa. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Barbie lore, but Teresa is one of Barbie's many friends, as in girlfriends. And
you can practice jumping, hurting, or using your slingshot here. To pick a skill to practice, just walk towards it.
A cool tutorial level. But Teresa is, I think, unspecified South America. Where is Teresa from, actually? Now I'm like, I don't know enough about Teresa. I just know that she's Latina.
You need to be on horseback to go into the practice ring.
Okay. Sure.
You need to be on horseback to go into the practice ring.
Okay.
Let's hit the trails and search for Lucky. You need to be on horseback to go into the practice ring.
Okay, Teresa. I got the idea. We gotta get a horse. Yeah, I am a fake Barbie fan. Sorry, I exposed myself. Loving how Barbie looks like she is not present in the world at all, just laid right on top of the environment. Is this tank controls? Oh. Oh, look, her idle position is her just standing with her hands behind her back. Okay, where am I going to get a horse, though? Can I go in the house?
This is the ranch house dressing room. You can change your outfit before hitting the trails here. There's tops, pants, shoes, and hats. Click on an item to see Barbie try it on. Keep clicking to see all the different selections. When you're ready to go, just click on the back arrow.
Different hat. There's a pink hat. Oh my god. I have ascended. Oh my god, and oh my god, the tops come in different colors. This gives me Sims 1 vibes, actually. Is this Silent Hill? Yeah. This is Silent Hill starring Barbie. I've never played Sims 1, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is a strong contender because it's so, like, Y2K, adorable. Oh, we could match, though. Her and I could match. That would be cute. Oh, these are all really cute. Oh, and the little chokers. Oh, the pink one's cute, but look at that little necklace and look at that choker. Hi, Caitlin. Oh my god. This is doing what I thought it would do. The little vest and the... Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at that one. Black and pink, strong going. Okay, and then we got a long sleeve top. That's not the vibe for me today, which is fine. And then we've just got a t-shirt, which, you know, classic, cute, but not the vibe for me today. Okay, I don't know, because these are cute, but like, I feel like these are giving cowgirl more, which is obviously what we're here for. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I watch Barbie Horse Adventures live streams on company time. Exactly. It's praxis. I'm conflicted because I like the idea of matching with Barbie, but I really like the little necklaces. Like, I think that's so cute. Let's see what trousers she's got. Oh, we got a little floral jean. We got some kind of pale pink jeans. Okay, well, with the pink shirt, if I was gonna go for that, then I feel like it would have to be a pink pant or this purple pant or the black. Okay, and these are... Wait! Full boot. Not an advocate for skinny jeans, but I do like seeing the full boot. Oh, and it's the same pants, but with the boots over the top. Okay. Okay, what boots do we have? Pink. Pink! Okay, the little floral moment. Does she have spurs? Okay, I mean the pink boots are really screaming to me. And okay, I feel like, oh, that could be really cute with the kind of purple trousers with the floral pattern. I like that more than the pale pink, but the black is also a nice strong contrast. Floral jean, pink boot. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because I'm wearing a pink button-up and a pink hat and I want to match with Barbie. So, let's go. Oh, she's slaying. Look at her. 8 left no crumbs. Okay, so we know that the house is where we dress up. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, look at it. Okay, stable? Is this stable?
In the stables, you can pick a horse and give her a name. You can even brush and feed her. You can change the color of your horse and its mane, tail, or saddle by clicking on the part you want to change. Keep clicking to see all the choices. Pick a name for your horse by clicking on the sign at the top of the screen. When you're ready to leave, Teresa. Just click on the back arrow button.
Thank you, Teresa. Pink haunts, pink haunts, pink haunts. That's what I'm going to go for. But now I feel bad and I need to learn more about Teresa. So we're going to do a quick Barbie lore deep dive because no. For some reason I just googled Teresa. The first thing that came up was Mother Teresa. But obviously I should have googled Barbie Teresa friend of Barbie. Wow, I'm really with it today. Teresa is a Mattel fashion doll who's marketed as one of Barbie's friends. If you haven't seen Barbie and the Diamond Castle, I could not recommend Barbie and the Diamond Castle more. It's late noughties, I think. One of the straight to DVD Barbie movies. Barbie and Teresa are cottagecore lesbians. There isn't even like a serious male love interest. It's so gay. Like it is the gayest one, and it's definitely a comfort movie for me. So if you haven't seen Barbie and the Diamond Castle, that will make your day. Okay. According to Barbie, Teresa is a brilliant cook. Good for her. She also rescues stray animals. She likes reading gossip magazines. And she enjoys shopping at flea markets. She's just like me for real. But where is she from? Here we go. To counteract the criticisms that Barbie was a sex symbol, Mattel was compelled to issue companions for Barbie. Some of these are her boyfriend, Ken, the African-American Christy. I'm reading verbatim from Wikipedia. But I do know about Christy. I know about Barbie's cousin Francie and Barbie's little sister Skipper. One of only some of Barbie's sisters. Barbie has had a few other sisters since then, but Skipper is the OG. Midge, of course, who appeared first in 1960s and was Barbie's first friend. Teresa is... Oh my god. Teresa was depicted as being either Italian or Latina. She appeared in 1988 for the first time, so Teresa is an 80s girl. In the California Dreamline alongside Barbie, Ken, Christy, and Midge. Christy has been Barbie's most featured friend at that time, but in 2004 she was discontinued. I know about this as well. But fear not, Christy is not Barbie's only black friend. I have a black friend. One of my best friends is black. Oh, Barbie. Okay. Christy was discontinued, and then Teresa became Barbie's most frequent companion. Yeah, I had a feeling that I saw Teresa like a lot in stuff from the 2000s onward. She's in a lot of the Barbie movies and the series and stuff, so she's a very staple, very beloved character, although there are a few different interpretations of her. And yeah, Barbie and the Diamond Castle being the best one because it's so gay. Okay, well, that's really funny. Italian, yeah. So I guess maybe Barbie Horse Adventures Mystery Ride has Italian Teresa. Barbie rides a pale horse. She's the horsewoman of death. Yo, hello. Her cunty little ponytail. Okay, yeah, sorry, we had to have a little, a little lowdown, a little unpack, a little research about Teresa. And she's not from anywhere specific. She's just Latina, and she's either Latina or Italian, which is hilarious. Because, like, I hate to break it to you, but the racialization of those two groups does not work the same as much as Italians would like to have you think that they're an oppressed minority.
Buttercup, Beauty, Princess, Ruby, Starlight.
Starlight is strong.
Sparkle.
Horse name.
Storm.
Ooh.
Toffee.
Cute.
Whisper.
Oh.
Belle.
Okay, well, how do I customize my haunts? Wait a second. You know what? This is hilarious because I don't know if these are meant to be like just plaits or box braids, because I saw them and I thought box braids. And the really funny thing about that is that I've been playing Red Dead Redemption and you can give your horse like box braids or dreadlocks in Red Dead Redemption. Like, why? I think it's so cute and fun to customize your horse's like hair, like mane and tail, but what is going on with that? Is she Latina? Nope, she's just Italian in brown face. Hi Ash, welcome. How have you been doing? How are you? Ariana Grande core. The cunty little ponytail? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is, I am not, no. How do I, okay. Trying to figure out what the left click does and what the right click does, but it seems that my only option is the right click. Okay, my option, I can't do this because it's making me think cultural appropriation. So, okay. Let's see what skins we've got first. Oh, beautiful. Look, Gravy. I love the cow energy that this one is giving. I feel like what's the horse movie? The Barbie horse movie. Barbie in a ponytail or something like that, which is like, but but in that movie she meets like a magical horse called Majesty, which is from Majesty is from a species of magical horses called the Majestique, and they're obviously all white, which, you know, so I'm not gonna go for that. I feel like Barbie on a white horse is a little too on the nose with the white supremacy, so we're gonna go for something different. Oh, I'm not a fan of that conceptually. What, the magical horse race called the Majestique? Yeah, goth horse. Okay, yeah. Let's make it a goth horse. Sorry guys, my chat window is tiny and my setup is chaotic as hell, so sorry if I'm taking a little while to catch up. She's Latina in Italian face. and I think people should do that more often. I think that that's slay. I moved to be with my parents for more home support with chronic fatigue, and I'm thrilled that today's stream lines up with the 7-hour time difference. Oh, I'm glad that it lines up with the time difference too. I'm sorry that like it's been difficult to manage your chronic fatigue, but I hope that being home and having that extra support is helping with it, and it's really, really nice of you to be here and nice to have you around, Ash. So. Oh, thank you, GB. You're amazing. More about the all-white magical horse race. Yeah, very that. Okay, so goth horse is what we're doing, and apparently, I think someone said, I think Charlotte said that these are usually, these are normal horse hairstyles, but also like I cannot unsee the weird racial connotations. So I think I'm gonna give my goth horse like let's give her like red hair. I feel like that's cute, right? Yeah. Okay. What should we name her? We can't type in a name, which is unfortunate.
Buttercup.
Buttercup. Buttercup could be a strong name for this horse because it's giving Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, who was my favorite Powerpuff Girl. Probably comes as a surprise to no one. And she obviously has that very, like, cool, like, edgy girl vibe. Are you able to change the tail color? Can I? Yes! Nice catch, Ash. I almost missed that. Okay, so you just gotta make sure the tail matches, you know? There we go. Does it match? Like a grey tail moment, which is cute. There we go, that matches. Good. So sad there's no red horse for war. Yeah, true. True. So Buttercup, that's a strong contender.
Princess.
No, I hate it. She's got the red hair, but no, not the vibe.
Starlight.
Okay, I think that Starlight is a strong contender because I think that that's a strong horse name and I couldn't tell you why. But I don't think it fits the vibe of this particular horse necessarily.
Sparkle. Storm.
Storm. Ooh, Storm could do it. I'm feeling a Storm or a Buttercup.
Toffee. Whisper.
Whisper could also do it. I wish I could call this horse like Shadow. You know? Barbie and Shadow.
Belle. Buttercup.
I actually really like Storm. I feel like Storm really fits. Waiting for her shampoo ad debut. Hell yeah. Storm. Shadow the horse dog. Yeah. That's a game concept. Okay, we're going with Storm. Okay, and oh, and I can give her a little sugar cube. I can give her a little carrot. Storm? Okay. She didn't want the carrot. I can give her a little brush. I'm not sure how this works exactly. But no! I was happy with my selection. Okay, well, I don't know if this is like a Red Dead Redemption situation where if I don't brush and feed my horse, then it will die. But let's find out. Oh yeah, look at us, look at us. Look at us go. Oh, slay. This Barbie can clean her horse with telekinesis.
Steer Barbie or the horse.
Yes, you can. Sorry, Teresa, I was speaking over you, so I didn't hear you, but I think I know what's going on. Okay, so we got... Okay, we got our horse, and... Wait, no, this Barbie needs a tutorial. Oh, I am having the time of my life, and we've barely even started. RIP to my Red Dead Redemption 2 horse, it's true. So, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time over the last couple of weeks. Very girly game, and there's really something to be said about the fact that, like, a few of the gameplay elements in Barbie Horse Adventures are also gameplay elements in Red Dead Redemption 2. But I had a horse and I named her Epona after the horse from The Legend of Zelda because I couldn't think of another horse name, and also classic. And the game was not amazing at telling me exactly how to take care of my horse. So she died, and I was very, very sad about it. And I currently have a new horse, who I named Majesty after the horse from Barbie in a Ponytail. And Majesty is doing great because I figured out how to actually take care of my horse, but I'm still very sad about Epona because she was my first love. I know. Red Dead Redemption 2 is Barbie Horse Adventures with Mud, it's true. Okay, what are we doing today, Barbie? I mean Teresa. Teresa's the one who's giving the instructions. Wow, it's always a woman of color who does the labor, and a white woman who gets the credit.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Well, I have auto jump on, so this is fine. I don't need a jumping tutorial. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Good girl.
Ah! Oh, I'm having the time of my life, guys. I really am. Alright, well, I do want to quit this tutorial though. Woohoo!
Excellent jumping, Barbie. You handled that jumping course perfectly.
Thanks, Teresa. Okay, what's
Use
this
the
one?
arrow keys on the keyboard.
Slingshot,
to steer Barbie
tutorial.
or
We're
the
armed!
slingshot will help you hit out-of-reach items. It also lets you get apples from trees for your horse.
Okay.
Okay, let's practice using the slingshot. The power bar on the right side of the screen shows you how much power you need. Move the star over the target with your mouse. When it gets bright, click and hold the mouse button till the power bar fills to the arrow mark, and release it to take a shot. The longer you hold down the mouse button, the farther the pebble will go.
Okay, I think I understand.
Good shot. Excellent shot.
Amazing.
You got it.
Ah, fuck.
You're really good at this.
Oh.
Good shot.
Ah.
You're really good at this. You're really good at this.
Thanks, Teresa.
Good shot. You got it. Excellent shot. If you want to go back to the ranch, just click the back arrow button in the lower left corner.
Okay. Cool. I cannot wait to see how the slingshot gameplay comes into it. I can't wait to see what enemies we'll be fighting. Barbie is training to use her horse as a gateway vehicle after sabotaging
Use
an
the
oil
arrow
refinery.
keys on the
Yeah.
keyboard to
This
steer
is
Barbie or the horse.
all of this is a training simulator for Barbie to become like an outlaw in a Red Dead Redemption style game. For sure.
See all these baby animals? Some of them got out of their corral, so sometimes you'll need to guide them back in. Let's see if we can round up this group of baby animals.
Oh, look at
Try
them!
to steer the baby animals in the direction of the corral, right up next to the babies to give them a little push in the right direction. You need to get all the babies in their pen so the gate will close.
Come on, baby. Guys!
That's the idea. Keep going.
No, I can't cope.
You need to steer the baby in the direction of the corral.
Yes, yes, Teresa. Thank you. Oh my god. It's not my fault that the babies are, like, not okay. Hey, baby. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Go on, baby. Go on, you too.
Great riding, Barbie. You're doing great.
You know what? I need a Teresa. Excuse me, tiny baby. Could you...
Great riding, Barbie.
I need a Teresa in my life, you know? Just a little hype woman in my ear. Oh my gosh. This is... Come on, little baby. Come on. You got this.
You're a natural at this. All right, all the babies are back in their corral. Great
Pro
job.
gamer. Sorry, the noises are so much. They should give Barbie a gun. Do you mean that they should give her a more Barbie gun, like a Barbier gun, or that they should give her a gun at all because they haven't given her a gun? Barbie's Slingshot Drive-By Adventures.
Now that we've practiced our writing skills, let's hit the trails and look for Lucky. Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to steer Barbie or the horse.
Thanks, Teresa. Okay, so we're looking for Lucky now. That's what we're doing now. I think that I was on mute when I responded to Teresa telling me that the horse that we're looking for is called Lucky by singing Lucky by Britney Spears. So I probably will do that again, but I'm sorry that you guys missed that because that was iconic. It's been long enough. I think this game needs an update made by Rockstar.
Where the winning horse and rider will
does.
stand to get their trophy.
Correct.
You can decorate it using surprise decorations that are found in bonus bags that you find on the trails. Come back here at any time to open your bonus bags. Just select the back arrow button when you're on the trail to return to the ranch, then head for the winner's area.
Sure. Come on. There we go. Okay, so this is not where I want to go to look for Lucky. Where am I going to look for Lucky then? So that's the tutorial area, right? And then this is the house, and then this is the... Okay, so cutscene.
It looks like Lucky went this way.
Cool.
Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to steer Barbie or the horse.
Okay, cool. We're getting into it now. Where is serial killer Barbie? Nothing is more girly pop than true crime. The cow was just gliding. The cows were just gliding and screaming, and you know what? I don't know what's more relatable. When you're being mean to me, this is who you're being mean to. A baby cow in a Barbie game. By needing a Teresa, do you mean you need a GF who will tell you you're doing great at all times? Yeah, I do need a GF who is telling me that I'm doing great at all times. Yeah, that is what I need. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries in her lonely heart, thinking, if there's nothing missing in my life,
look, a bonus bag. We can use the surprise inside to help decorate the winner's area. To collect a bonus bag, just walk over it. You can go back to the ranch at any time to open your bonus bags by clicking on the arrow button.
Okay. Thanks, Teresa. Alright. There's a lot of really helpful signage around here, which I appreciate. Yeah. Pretty flowers. Also, I saw someone online say that presumably, you know...
Look, a bonus bag! We can use the surprise inside to help decorate the winner's area.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my horse just stopped in front of the bonus bag for no reason. What was I gonna say? More bonus bags, wow. They really want me to decorate the winner's area. And like, what am I winning? What game am I playing to win? I don't understand. It's fine, it doesn't matter. It's Barbie Horse Adventures. What is there to understand, you know? I saw a mother online saying that with some help it took her daughter, I don't know how old her daughter was, but with some help it took her daughter an hour and a half to finish this game, so I'm going to be really embarrassed if I get stuck.
A campfire, and it's still smoking. Someone must have just left. There's hoof prints all over the area too. Maybe we should look around for a clue. Let's tie up our horse and check out the area on foot.
Okay. Time to hitch our horse. How do I do that? How do I do that, Barbie? Sorry? Sorry, Teresa, I interrupted you. think you were about to tell me something important, Teresa. Okay, it's
Press
cool.
the space bar to get off the horse.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sick. Gonna get a sip of water.
I think there's something in the saddlebag that could help us find a clue.
She did not survive. I'm sorry, Barbie. Forgot that she was there and also that my water was there. Do you want to switch hats? I don't know if it would work out, but we could try. Wow.
I think there's something in the saddlebag that could help us find a clue.
There we go. There you go, Barbie. Teresa, quit with the backseat game. You know, I have to admit that there's like a part of me that has a natural instinct to someone telling me what to do in a game that is just like, shut up, leave me alone. But she's being very polite and helpful, so. Okay, alright. No, you're not allowed to laugh at me if I take longer than an hour and a half. No. Squizzles. Squirrels. Okay, how do I investigate, Teresa?
I think there's something in the saddlebag that could help us find a clue.
Okay, sure.
See the light around the metal detector? As you walk around, the green light will change to yellow when you get closer to a clue. When it turns red, it means you found something. Press the space bar when you see a shovel icon at the top of the screen to check out the clue.
Whoa.
Getting closer. Nope, this isn't the right direction to go.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, spacebar. Okay.
This isn't a clue. It's just an old bottle cap.
I was wondering what the metal detector was for. I forgot that that was a thing.
I think we're close to something.
What if the clues are not made of metal?
This isn't a clue. It's just an old tin can.
Aw, shucks. This isn't a clue. It's just an old tin can.
Aha!
Cutscene.
A horseshoe. This must be a clue. I better radio Teresa. Teresa, I found a horseshoe, and one of the shapes on it is a four-leaf clover. Barbie, that's Lucky's. I got those horseshoes made especially for the show. There's lots of hoof prints around here, Teresa, but I'm not sure any of them are Lucky's. Why don't you see if any of the prints match the shoe? Try to figure out if any of these hoof prints on the right match Lucky's horseshoe.
Minigame.
Use the brush to dust off a spot on the print by clicking on it. If the symbol on the print matches the symbol on the shoe, it's a match! Let's try another spot on the same hoof. Nope, that symbol doesn't match the symbol on Lucky's horseshoe. Let's try another hoof print.
No.
Nope, that symbol doesn't match the symbol on Lucky's horseshoe. Let's try another hoof print.
Oh. No.
Another match. Keep going. Excellent move. Way to go.
It's Lucky's shoe.
Nice work.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
Teresa, it's a match. Lucky's been here. That's great news,
Cinderella
Barbie. We're
moment.
on the right
Yeah.
track. I'll keep following the trail. I'll radio back when I know more. Got it, Barbie. I'll be standing by.
Does anyone want to get a two-way radio with me? I think, like, phones are over. I want a two-way radio. When I say I want a Teresa in my life, what I mean is that I want a girlfriend who is telling me that I'm doing good at all times, and also will have a two-way radio with me. Okay. Am I getting back on the horse? Are we done with this area? I probably need to pay more attention.
Keep following the trail. I'm sure Lucky is close.
Okay, sure. I was gonna say I should probably pay more attention to what Teresa is actually telling me. Poor Teresa. Every 2 seconds I'm like, what? She has to repeat herself. Okay, it looks like this is following the trail. Yeah.
Good girl, Storm.
This is making me so happy. I'm not gonna do auto jump because my arms are in a really awkward position to make this setup work.
Maybe that boy over there has seen something.
But this is pretty this is pretty simple, easy, fun gameplay. I feel like I would have loved to. Like, it's making me happy now. Like, I would have loved to have this when I was a kid. The only Barbie game I had when I was a kid was Detective Barbie and the Mystery of the Carnival Caper. I think that's the one. And I loved that, but it wasn't as well designed, to be honest.
Excuse me. Hi there. What are you doing up here? Well, actually, I'm looking for my friend Teresa's missing horse. She's black with a white clover shape on her nose. We think she may have even been taken.
A clover shape on her nose.
Out of the ordinary?
Let me see. I did see something strange. Somebody came through here not long ago, and they dropped a piece of paper down with my baby goats. You can see pieces of it down there. If you don't mind putting my goats into their corral, you can probably piece it together.
Oh, thank you. I'll check it out.
Classic adventure game. Meet a character and they need you to do something for them for information. This is Red Dead Redemption. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna shout about this so much.
I can see something on the ground. Maybe I should herd these baby goats out of the way.
I'm gonna make so many men mad on the internet by saying that Red Dead Redemption is actually a ripoff of Barbie Horse Adventures. I mean, when did the first Red Dead Redemption come out? Right? Like, you know, I don't think it's that far-fetched. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. In you go. In you go. In you go. Come on. Let's try you. Okay, I'm gonna say probably the worst designed bit is this, because it's a bit clunky because the way
You need to steer the baby in the direction of the corral.
the way the babies move is so weird.
That's another one.
That's another one.
You need to steer the baby in the direction of the corral.
I'm trying, Teresa. I'm trying. Okay, we did it. Yeah, pro gamer.
Click and drag each piece of paper into the square on the left. Try to fit them all together, just like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle.
Okay, Teresa. Further proof that RDR2 is a girly game, absolutely. More gliding quadriplegal guys. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that this is not an original take. There have been many who have said this. Yeah, you know what? And they're right, and I'm humbled that this is not an original take, but it's a true take, and I want to add my voice to the many who are really spreading the important message that Red Dead Redemption is just a ripoff of Barbie Horse Adventures. And I'm sorry, like, Barbie did it first. She did it first. She did it first. And who's to say who's doing it better? Yeah, who's to say who's doing it better? Mattel or Rockstar? Who's to say? Red Dead Revolver came out in 2004. Is that the first? I'm not super familiar with the chronology of Red Dead Redemption because this is my first time playing Red Dead Redemption.
Way to go!
Always got to do the corner pieces first.
Nice one. I don't think that piece goes there. Let's try another spot.
Okay, yeah, I could.
Right on.
Right on.
Just a few more pieces to go.
You know, if you just need to feel like you're doing good, like you're doing a good job, then you should play this game.
Nice work. That's it. It's an invitation. Better radio Teresa.
Teresa, come in.
Teresa,
I found a clue.
It's an invitation to the horse show. It must have belonged to the person who took Lucky. There's something fishy going on here. Good work, Barbie. Let's keep going.
The horse show? An invitation to the horse show. There's something fishy going on here, Barbie. Barbie always does it better. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She does. So, Red Dead Revolver is unrelated to the events of the Redemption games, but it's Rockstar's first foray into the outlaw vibes. Then Red Dead came out in 2010, and then Red Dead 2 came out in 2018. So, yes, Barbie is the blueprint. Barbie is the OG. Red Dead Redemption, gameplay elements in common with Barbie Horse Adventures. Is it a coincidence? No, I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence. And I just think that this is something that needs to be spoken more about. I think it's something that needs to be addressed. I think it's an important piece of gaming history. I think it's an important piece of how misogyny manifests in the gaming community. And I'm actually only half joking about that. And on that note, let's talk to that weird little boy.
Oh, miss, I did see a horse and rider go through the gate over there. The one with the pretty flowers.
Thanks for the tip.
Zoom. Iconic. That zoom was amazing. Holy shit. Barbie is the blueprint. Barbie did serve first, and she did
Maybe
serve
we should keep
better.
following the trail. I'm sure Lucky is close.
Okay, well, not that way, I guess. So... do I have to go back, then? What did he say? I can't process information for some reason today. Okay, so is this telling me that the campfire that we've already seen is that way, and then the horse show is this way, I think? I want to get another yeehaw from Barbie. One was not enough.
Good girl, Storm.
It even has the element where she tells the horse that she's a good girl. Arthur Morgan who? Arthur Morgan more like Barbara Millicent Roberts. Just saying. Just saying.
An old flour mill. Looks like the bridge is raised, so we can't get in. Let's tie up our horse and look around.
Alright. A flour mill, you say? Okay. Maybe this is the Barbie and the Diamond Castle tie-in. Barbie meets herself in an alternate universe. Cowgirl Barbie's on her search for Teresa's missing horse, Lucky, stumbles into the alternate universe where her and Teresa are cottagecore lesbians who own, like, a flower shop. And she's like, wait a minute, I could date Teresa. And that's the side plot about Barbie's emotional growth, and her experience with Compet that this game is gonna explore.
I think we've got more investigating to do here.
I was just trying to see if I could go out onto that ledge. So no. Okay, it wants me to use my saddlebag. Right, of course. Get into position.
Let's try knocking the stones on the water wheel out of the way with the slingshot. Move the star over the rock you want to hit. Then hold down the mouse button to launch a pebble from the slingshot.
Whoops.
Almost. You held down the mouse button a little too long.
She's
got one. Only a few more to go.
She's also nice when I don't do a good job. Like, this is the most, like, affirming.
Nice one.
I feel like everything's gonna be okay, you know?
You're really good at this.
Thanks, Teresa.
Yes, the bridge is down. Let's go inside.
Let's go. Okay, that's where the bridge was.
I can see something hidden under a pile of flour sacks. It looks like a clue. Let's try to move these sacks of flour so we can see what's behind them.
Oh my god.
Click on the flour sacks to remove 2 or more at once. Only matching flour sacks next to each other can be removed together. Awesome! Keep it up!
Am I just trying to
Nice work.
get rid of all of them?
Excellent move. Almost there. Try again.
I'm sorry, what am I trying to do? Like, is there some kind of strategy I should have in mind?
Way to go. Nice one. Awesome! Keep it up! Almost there. Try again.
Am I trying to get rid of all of them? Arthur Morgan, John Marston? I don't know them. It's like Destructo Match 2. Yes. Yeah. I guess. I don't have tons of experience with these kind of games, although I definitely see the appeal. Okay, so I think I'm trying to get rid of all of them. And maybe I have to think about that a bit more strategically.
Nice work. Excellent move.
Okay. Oh, am I maybe getting there?
Way to go. Way to go.
Did I do it?
A hat. I'd better call Teresa and let her know. Hi, Barbie.
You got a
What's
clue.
going on? I'm in an old flour mill, and it looks like somebody has been here recently. I found a hat with a colored band.
Sounds like a clue. One more piece to the puzzle uncovered.
I'd better get going. I think I'm close.
Okay, Barbie. Talk to you soon.
Neopets is back. They made a new site. That's very exciting. I've never played Neopets before, but it does sound hella cute, so that is very exciting news. Like Bejeweled, you want to make sure you can get rid of all of them in one go. Yeah, that's what I felt like it was doing, but then she kind of let me off the hook near the end. A cowboy needs a hat. It was a cute hat as well. I wonder, like, who the villain is. I feel like because Barbie media does tend to inscribe certain gender roles. I have a feeling that the owner of the pink hat is a girl. So we might have a girl boss, a female manipulator.
I can see something hidden under a pile of flour sacks. It looks like a clue.
Hot
Maybe I can get to
lady
it.
villain in store. Sorry, Barbie. Once again, I did not hear what you said. But I'm assuming that I am hopping on my horse and riding to the next location. Let's ride.
Maybe we should keep following the trail. I'm sure Lucky is close.
Oh, Bobby, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Jump into the driver's seat and put it into speed drive. Not quite accurate when it's a horse, but I'm still gonna go with it. I hope I don't get copyright striked for for singing
I
these.
think I see some apples in that tree. We can use the slingshot to get them out.
Which tree? Which tree, Barbie? Okay, well. Can I get copyright strike for singing? Twitch. If so, Twitch is allergic to joy. This is like legitimately really cool and fun. Nom 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 nom. Like, I think that I was expecting it to be a bit more, like, janky and obtuse and stuff. Because as much as I love Detective Barbie and the mystery of the Carnival Caper, when I think last year, I got my hands on it again and I was streaming it, and I found the gameplay to be actually quite frustrating, because I think in the end it turned out that like it kind of did a randomly generated villain thing, and then a lot of the puzzles were not like very well designed puzzles. They were kind of just very weird and difficult to follow and like arbitrary, which was sad. I mean, I would play it again because of course I would, but yeah, so I was expecting this to be like more
What a
frustrating.
cute little town. Let's check out the stores for clues.
But it's legitimately cool and fun and like I think quite well designed, and like I'm pleasantly surprised from that on that front for like a Barbie game. Howdy again. Howdy, partner. A little hat tap for you. Sorry. Staying hydrated. I am really obsessed with this cowboy hat now, to be honest. I wish I could wear it all the time. Okay, we've reached a town. Once again, it has to be said that Barbie Horse Adventures did it before Red Dead Redemption did. Alright, let's hitch her. Can we go inside? Oh. Cutscene.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Why, hello, dear. How can I help you?
Actually, I'm looking for some information. My friend is competing in the National Championship Horse Show, but her horse is missing. I think whoever took her horse may have passed through here.
Oh, well, I'm creating the winner's bouquet for the horse show. It's going to look really pretty, only I'll never get this done in time without any help. Do you mind lending me a hand?
Sure.
Okay, I'll help you. The first thing we need to do is match these flowers up. They all look the same, but actually there's small differences between them.
Oh boy.
Each flower has one identical match.
Look at each flower carefully and try to find its exact match. Click on both when you think you have a pair.
I think it's like that one flower in
Keep
the
it up.
corner on a couple of these. I can't even describe what my brain is just automatically doing to make this
Nice work.
connection happen. But it's doing it, so that's what matters.
Excellent move. Just a
Those
couple
two
left.
and those
Nice
two.
one.
Wow, I'm a pro gamer.
Great job.
So good at games.
Now, can you put those flowers onto the winner's bouquet in their correct places?
Sure, I'd love to help. Let's click and drag the flowers into the right places on the winner's bouquet. We may not need to use all of the flowers. Right on! Awesome! Keep it up!
I'm just having a good time.
Nice one! Nice work! Excellent move!
Is this a bouquet though? I'm not a florist, but
Awesome,
it
keep it
seems that this is technically like what, like a wreath?
Nice one. Nice work.
This is genuinely like,
Why, thank you, my dear. Your help is much appreciated.
I'm glad I could help.
You know, now that I think about it, a friend of mine said a beautiful black horse was hitched up outside. She was missing a horseshoe, so he fit her with a new one. Custom made it with little clovers to match the others.
That's lucky. Thank you so much for the scoop. You've been a big help.
oh, what was I gonna say? Yes, I had a big brain thing because somehow I have managed to have a big brain thing. I don't know if it's a big brain thing, but it's just a vibe that I feel like the experience that I'm having is this game is constantly telling me that I'm doing a good job, and it's not going out of its way to be difficult and obtuse. And it's a game that's designed for young girls. And there's something in that in contrast to a very male-dominated gaming culture where, and there's obviously like a misogynist and a disableist aspect to this, a very male-dominated gaming culture that emphasizes this idea of like you know, you want to play difficult games and you want to be good at playing games and you want to be competitive, and you know, if you play on easy then you're not a real gamer and like that kind of thing. And I don't have like words to put that in a succinct or like well worded way today because my brain is just not doing that today, which is fine. But there's something about that. I don't know. I think there's something about that. Barbie could pilot a Gundam, but Amura Ray couldn't do the things that Barbie can. So true. I mean, Barbie has had, what, over 100 careers? So, ooh, I heard a little noise. Thank you for the follow. Is that Natasha? Hi, Natasha. Oh, it's so good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the follow. I can rant on about this, about TCG spaces with Yu-Gi-Oh that I've been feeling. What the difficulty thing of how the like male-dominated gamer culture is all about like games are really hard and you conquer the game and you defeat the game and you win the game, and then this like girly game with a very specifically targeted towards young girls is just constantly being like, you're doing great, you're doing so good, and it's like designed to not be overly difficult. Thank you, thanks so much. It's me and Barbie, we're matching, and me and Barbie. Wait, where's the screen? Me and me and Barbie, and me and, oh my gosh, Barbie, she's in that corner. That was too difficult, and I still didn't get it right. But we all match, is what I'm saying. I hate video game only good if hard rhetoric. It's so limiting and boring. Yeah, absolutely. It totally is, and I just think that there's something interesting about how, like, obviously, like, that is disableist. It has disableism inscribed in it. But it just occurred to me that, like, this game that is meant to be girly, it's meant to be targeted towards young girls, is doing the opposite. And it feels like it's doing the opposite on purpose, and it has like a voice telling you constantly that you're doing really good, even if you get things wrong. There's something in that. Something. Sorry, just catching up with the chat. More of a garland, thank you. Yeah, I thank you for filling in with the florist term. I've been meaning to get a cowboy hat for when I finally stream Red Dead Redemption 2. You should. I recommend it. Having a cowboy hat makes me very happy. And this is not even like the best cowboy hat in the world. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered this for like something like a $5 on ASOS. It's really cheap, and it's also made of straw and not very good quality, but it looks fine, it fits comfortably, it's a vibe, it does the job. So I'd recommend it. I also, like, I wanted to get like a white hat. I still would love a white cowboy hat so that I can actually match Crippling Shame Barbie, otherwise known as Cowgirl Barbie.
Let's hit the trails and search for Lucky.
But this is what I got for now. And now I'm like, am I in my cowgirl era? Am I in my I'm gonna buy a silly little cowboy hat and hope that fixes me era? Yeah, I am. Yes. I remember my friend wore a cowboy hat to my bowling birthday party when I was 13, and we were obsessed with it. My older sister showed us a cool way to put it on, so we spent the whole day taking turns doing that. Yeah. A lot of love for cowboy hats in the chat, which is very, very deserved. I love difficult games, but that shit can really irk me. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you want a challenge, but like as an attitude that dominates gaming culture, it's very hyper-masculine and it's very like disableist. You know, there's a class dimension to it as well, because like those of us who are time poor don't have all the time in the world to like sit around like practicing games until the end of time. A lot of vibes for a lot of love for the idea of just having a good time playing a game in the chat and not worrying about difficulty. Absolutely. Expansive assistive options are also nice. I would say that one of the things that if you were going to sincerely put Barbie Horse Adventures and Red Dead Redemption side by side, Red Dead Redemption 2 does not have a difficulty setting that you can adjust, which is annoying. Like, I've managed to get the hang of it well enough, but okay, so I can't go into any of these houses. Sorry, just had to pause the mystery solving to have a little interlude and talk about that. Okay, so we can't go into any of these other houses, which is whatever, but that's fine. Should we check out this big house? You know, something that I kind of
looks like the general store. Let's check it out.
Sure. Oh, little babies.
These cute little baby chicks are lost. Let's see if we can get them back into their nest.
Okay.
That's the idea. Keep going.
Is Teresa... Okay, I have an important question. Is Teresa in my head? Or is the radio just on at all times? Because it doesn't seem that the radio is on at all times because, you know, there'll be cutscenes where I am specifically calling Teresa.
Great.
Right?
We did it! All the baby chicks are back in their nest. Let's go inside.
So what I'm saying is Teresa in my head?
Hi there. Looks like you're pretty busy. Can I help?
That would be great. I'm planning to take these things to the horse show this weekend. Can you put these items into the matching barrels for me?
Sure.
Sure.
Let's help sort this fruit. Click on the chutes to direct the fruit into the matching barrel.
Let's sort this fruit.
Each item into the right barrels. Nice one.
Barbie, I think it's gonna take more than this to sort your fruit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, is Teresa in my head? And
Awesome.
also,
Keep it up.
is she in my head because she's a figment of my imagination, or is she in my head because I'm in love with her and I don't know it yet? Shit!
Nice try.
No! See, she keeps telling me, like, even if I get it wrong, she's like, nice try. Fuck.
Nice work.
No! Shit. No! Okay. Okay, this could be going worse. Wow, stressful fruit sorting.
There, all done and ready to load into the truck. Thanks so much. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for a horse. She's black with a white clover on her nose. Have you seen her?
Actually, I did see a horse and rider I didn't recognize. It's a small town, you know. It turns out whoever it was left their scarf behind.
Thanks for the info. You've been very helpful.
No problem.
It's just like
Glad I
hers.
could help.
It's just like Western Barbie's little scarf. Beep bop. Meet Morp. As far as the whole accessibility thing goes, I like the whole telling you what you need to do step-by-step mechanic, because some games are super vague. Yeah, I think that I am a fan of, like... I think that one of the things that recent games have been doing more is that instead of having a tutorial level, and I'm not against having tutorial levels, it's just that I don't think it's always, like, done amazingly. But instead of having a specific tutorial level, it will do kind of a more immersive tutorial introduction thing, and it will kind of explain to you what you need to do in a very clear and specific way as you play the game. But it's sometimes when it's like a tutorial level, I kind of check out a little bit because I want to get on with the game. But sometimes I think it's really fantastic game design when a tutorial is quite like immersed into the experience or the story of the game. One thing I find really useful, which I don't think you get often enough accessibility wise, is that I would love it if games reminded you how to do things more often, because sometimes I'm like, I haven't played this game in ages because life is hard and I haven't had time or something like that, and I've forgotten how to do things, or maybe I've been playing another game and then come back to it and you know the controls are different, and yeah, I wish more games would kind of explain it again or like remind you. But there's also just I'm just really enjoying, and I think it's something that you don't see that often and is kind of a unique quality of what's going on here, is that is having someone telling you you're doing a good job, and even if you get something wrong, then
Maybe we should go back and visit the antique shop before we leave town.
they're still telling you that you're doing a good job. You know? Okay, where is the antique shop? Is it one of these guys? Because this was the florist, right? Oh, is this the antique shop?
Here's the antique shop. Let's check it out.
Cool.
Well, hello. How can I help you?
Well,
Hello there.
hello.
I'm hoping you can help me.
Howdy, ma'am.
I'm looking for someone. A horse, actually. Have you seen anyone on the big black horse?
You know, there was one here just a couple of hours ago. They needed a new set of reins for their horse, so they traded me a beautiful antique watch for them.
Do you think I could see the watch?
It's not even really a southern accent quite exactly. It's got a little bit of a transatlantic vibe to it. Well, I sure will.
Let's try to sort out these pieces of jewelry so we can find the antique watch. Click on the pieces of jewelry
Another
to remove
matching
2
game?
or more at once. Only matching pieces next to each other can be removed together.
Okay, slay.
Excellent move! Way to go!
Think maybe I messed up, but that's fine.
Nice one. Almost there. Try again.
Yeah. She never makes me feel bad for getting it wrong. There's no time limit, there's no stress, and she still tells me I'm doing a good job. And I really cannot stress enough how much I appreciate that. Wow, look at all of those rings. It's a lot of rings. Wow. Wowza.
Awesome! Keep it up! Nice work! Aha! Found it! You're right,
Nice.
it is beautiful. Look at these hearts.
Teresa is the
I
ideal
can't seem to
teacher.
open it.
Yeah, she is. And you know what? Actually, that's a good point.
Wait, this is strange. The hearts are loose. I bet if I turn them the right way, the watch will open.
Oh, cute.
Maybe the position of the hearts forms a pattern.
Love it. It's a good point, because I guess that, like, a lot of these games designed for young girls are, like, trying to teach children some kind of skill. So they design that, like, voice in the game with that in mind. Like, what's a constructive way of getting young girls to learn? Do you want it like that, or do you want it like... Wait. It sparkles when it's in that position. Yeah, like, it's teaching...
Closer.
I think it's meant
Only
to
one
teach
heart is in the
kids
wrong
things
position.
like pattern recognition and following instructions and blah blah blah. So that's probably why the voice is designed in that way, like a good teacher who never makes you feel bad for making a mistake but just encourages you to try again. Sometimes games should just have Barbie telling you you're doing a good job. Yeah, I think that my conclusion here is that more games would benefit from just having the voice of Barbie in them telling you that you're doing a good
It's
job.
open! Great job! Look, there's some initials on the inside of the watch. Better radio Teresa.
CB. Better radio Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. I've got another lead. The antique dealer has a watch that belonged to someone who traded it for new horse reins. There are some initials inside the watch.
That sounds like a really important clue. It could lead us to the person who stole Lucky. I'll check around here and see if anyone competing in the show has those same initials.
Over and out, Teresa.
Did she say over and out? Over and out, Teresa. I've been I really wanted to hear her say something like over. Teresa, I've got a clue, over. What is it, Barbie? Over. Well, you see, there's this pocket watch that I got from this antique shop. I'm not even fully sure how these things are connected, but... But that's probably because my brain is like an information sieve whenever I stream games, to be honest. I think it has a lot to do with when I'm streaming because of how, like, there's just so much you have to pay attention to at once that following instructions becomes hard. And I love to stream, but I feel like so much of you guys watching me stream is just me sitting around and being like, what? Alright. Let's go. Let's ride. The beach? Is that what that sign is? We're gonna find CS and it's gonna be Ken. And Ken is gonna be like, I stole Teresa's horse because I was jealous. Because you didn't pay attention to me. Ever. And my job is just beach, so my identity is solely tied to you, Barbie. There is no just Ken. So, see all of the connections? All of the Barbie cinematic universe?
Excuse me?
Why, hello, miss. How can I help you?
I need to get to the desert gardens over there.
Well, I can get you across the river, only the bridge is broken. If you could help me find the right pieces of wood to fix it, you can get across.
Sure, let's try. We need to use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move the net left and right so we can catch all 8 pieces of wood that are missing from the bridge. Look out for the frogs and any pieces of wood that don't look like they match. If we catch one of these, a piece of wood we've already caught will fall back into the water.
Okay. The way that
Nice
she just
work.
yeeted that frog.
Way to go! Nice one. Right on. Nice work. Way to go.
Great! You got all 8 pieces. Now, see if you can put them together to fix the bridge.
Now that we've got all the pieces, we need to
No,
use them to
another
fill
puzzle
the hole in
game.
the bridge. Click and drag the pieces into the holes to place them.
Sure.
Right on.
Right on. I wish people said that more often.
Awesome.
Just
Keep it up.
unironically, you know? I think that would also make the world a better place.
I don't think that piece goes there. Let's try another spot.
Okay.
I don't think that piece goes there. Let's try another spot. Nice one. I don't think that piece goes there. Let's try another spot.
Okay.
Nice work.
Then...
Excellent move.
Okay, it's coming together. It's all coming together.
Awesome. Keep it up. Nice one.
Hey.
Nice work.
You know, we're gonna have a whale of a time decorating when we
Thank
get
you,
back.
miss. I never could have fixed the bridge myself.
You're welcome. Bye.
Happy trails!
I have to go. I think she's telling me this way too late. We're already moving. Right on is one of those phrases that belongs in those things white people should say instead of appropriating AAVE TikToks. Yeah, yeah. Right on. It's so good. I'm trying to think of what some of those other things are, like those TikToks that are like things that white people should bring back instead of appropriating African American vernacular English, which are very good. But I'm trying to remember what some of those phrases are. But you're right. Right on definitely belongs there. In Kingdom Hearts 4, Barbie single-handedly defeats the Master of Masters. I don't know if you're serious or not, but I would believe it. And I think that something that Kingdom Hearts could benefit from as a series is the inclusion of Barbie. Yeah. Thank you, that's affirming to know that I'm not the only streamer who just gets overwhelmed and head empty by having so many things to focus on. Gee whickers! Oh golly gosh! Oh gee! Those are up there as well. Those are some things that I can imagine Barbie saying, right? And I think, so here's probably the rule of thumb. If you can imagine Barbie saying it, then it's something that white people should bring back instead of appropriating AAVE. I think that that's a solid rule of thumb. So, like, you can imagine Barbie saying, gee, oh gosh.
Maybe we should keep following
Rock
the trail.
on.
I'm sure Lucky
Right
is close.
on. I know nothing really about Kingdom Hearts, but I agree. Yeah, well, you're right. I just remembered that you are correct, and Kingdom Hearts 4 does not yet exist, but maybe that means that there is time to lobby for Barbie's inclusion in Kingdom Hearts 4. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I gotta cross the bridge. And I guess we have a desert level coming up. Oh my gosh. We're gonna herd some more weird floaty guys, are we? No, I don't think we are. That's good. Look at these round little the way that they're animated is amazing. So good. Okay. I don't understand what that sign is meant to imply, because I don't think that that was a beach. We didn't see Ken anywhere. Unless that was, like, aged Ken that we encountered. Yeehaw! Okay. And... you know, this game's just got everything. It's got mini games, it's got a supportive girlfriend, it's got horse riding, it's got dress up, it's got helping your community, it's got mystery plotline, unraveling a mystery. It's got...
Alright, we made that jump.
Yeah, we did. It's got everything. Like, I just think that this is the blueprint. And I'm
Look
not
at these
even...
caves. There's some of Lucky's hoof prints leading inside. We should tie up our horse and investigate. We'll be much quieter on foot.
Also, I don't think that Storm is going to fit into the cave. And I'm not even totally joking. Like, these are all game elements that I want in a game.
What a beautiful cave. Look at all these amazing stones.
That sign looked like it goes straight into water rather than a beach. Yeah, that sign looked like it was telling you to just get in the water. Just jump in. Barbie is canon to Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts is canon to Toy Story. You are correct, and that means that Barbie belongs in Kingdom Hearts 4. So it's time to get lobbying. It's time to rally the Kingdom Hearts fans to lobby for it, because that's a useful way to spend one's campaigning skills. Tour Guide Barbie. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm gonna look her up, because she sounds cute. Tour Guide Barbie. Also, one of the first things that comes up is the Disney Wiki. Tour Guide Barbie. Oh, she's cute. She's got a cute little cord. She got the blue and pink cord and the hat. She kind of looks like a flight attendant. It's giving trans flag. Oh, is tour guide Barbie in Toy Story? That's probably why the Disney wiki came up. Yeah. I'm seeing talk of vampire Barbie as well. We need something supernatural. A vampire Barbie. Yeah. Vampire Barbie would be awesome. Can you imagine? I feel like they could... It would be so slay to have like a line of Barbies that were just like monster girls, because I know that like everyone and their mom loves monster boyfriends, but I'm a lesbian and I don't think that the monster girl demographic is served well enough compared to the monster boyfriend demographic, and that's all I'm saying. And you know who is like inspo for like strong inspo for like a monster girlfriend Barbie is Jennifer Check, because when she's rocking that outfit with these are actually Jennifer's body inspired earrings. They're from the outfit that she wears in Jennifer's body. She's got these earrings. She's got the like it's a pastel, no, like a baby pink like hoodie with the red hearts on it. Like sexy little hoodie and the jeans and the high heels, and she's girly pop. She's iconic. She's a fashion icon. She's girly pop, and she's a hot monster girlfriend who eats boys. So she's the blueprint, right, for what I think could be a highly successful line of monster girlfriend Barbies. And vampire Barbie, yeah, that would be a slay. That would be a slay. I would spend good money on that. What if she was like Marceline in Adventure Time but drinks the color pink instead of red? That's very cute. I love that. I love that, Ash. Vampire Barbie would be super epic. And now thinking Werewolf Barbie would be girly pop as well. Okay, tour guide Barbie was in Toy Story 2. Thank you for confirming. Thank you. I need to rewatch Toy Story because Barbie is, look at her, she's patiently waiting with her hands behind her back while I'm just chatting, because when I watched Greta Gerwig's Barbie, which I've seen 3 times now, I'm probably going to see it again tomorrow and then again over the next couple of weeks because I'm cool and normal about Barbie. One of the things that I thought about is that the Greta Gerwig's Barbie Toy Story parallels are absolutely interesting to think about.
Let's hit the trails and search for Lucky.
Hang on a second, Barbie. Sorry to keep you waiting. But specifically, you know, I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't seen Barbie yet, but like the Billie Eilish song and the scene with the Billie Eilish song and the montage, and I was talking to one of my friends that I watched it with, and they were saying, and I was thinking exactly the same thing, that the only other movie that is about the kind of existential dread of a toy and includes a montage to a song which makes me cry, and is also about girlhood every single time, is Toy Story 2. It's Toy Story 2, man, which is the best Toy Story in my opinion. And it, like, the girls who know, that scene, that montage in Toy Story 2, it makes me cry every single time. And ever since I've watched Barbie, I've been like, I need to rewatch Toy Story 2. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. And also, I want to rewatch them all because I remembered that Barbie is a character in Toy Story, and wanted to revisit how she's portrayed in that. Oh, hi, Chris. Get that Monster High money, let's be real, come on Mattel. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch... Monster High is like a show or something, right? I don't watch it, but I think that the concept of, like, monster girlfriends would be a highly successful Barbie line. Eldritch Horror Barbie. Yeah, like, picture her with tentacles. That'd be hot. Please put all your popcorn buckets in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Jennifer's body doll would be iconic. Right? Right? You can imagine Jennifer Check, like, you know, they're trying to get the Megan Fox likeness, the way they did with Margot Robbie with this particular Barbie and this line of Barbies. You can picture it, right? It would be so good. I did get the level of emotional I felt after watching Jessie's song in Toy Story 2. That's the one. That's the one. I said the girls who know, and you are a girl who knows. That is the one. It absolutely hits the same. Yeah, you'll know. Natasha knows, Charlotte knows. I'm gonna watch Toy Story 2 immediately after this. Okay, sorry Barbie. Thank you for being so patient. God, she's so patient. You know, she also doesn't get mad at me when I leave her in her idle animation for 20 minutes. Walk. Sissy that walk. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. I cannot run when I have the metal detector out. I don't know if y'all noticed that. There we go. Sorry, I think I smashed that space bar too hard.
Let's keep looking around. Getting closer.
What do we got?
Nope, this isn't a clue. It's an old fork.
Wah wah. Oh, we got something around the other side. Is that? I saw a little... There we go. A couple of little guys.
I think we're close to something.
Putting your takes on Eldritch Horror Barbie
I followed
on
some
blast in the
hoofprints that
Discord.
look like
Yeah.
Lucky's into the desert caves, and I found something with my metal detector, but I can't get to it. There's some stones covering it.
Try moving the stones out of the way to find out what it is. It could be important.
Let's try to move these stones out of the way.
Yay,
so we can
another
get the clue.
match
Click on the
3
stones
game.
to remove 2 or more at once. Only matching stones next to each other can be removed together. Try to set up big groups of stones. Excellent move!
Ba, ba, ba. So many blue ones.
Way to go!
Okay.
Nice one. A scarf clip. I bet this belongs to the person who left their scarf at the general store. They were probably trying to hide
Is that like a
it, and
piece
it
of
looks like
hair
there's a
stuck in
strand of
it?
hair in it. I'd better keep going. I'll leave Teresa with the information on the way.
Sorry, those are so badly edited. I loved it. Camp. Alright. Yeah, no. Just... You're very welcome to blast my takes on Eldritch Horror Barbie. Screaming, crying, throwing up at that song. When She Loved Me. It's on my playlist of songs that I will listen to on repeat until it makes me cry. Because I'm very cool and normal and have a cool and healthy and normal relationship with crying. Yeah, When She Loved Me, Sarah McLachlan, it's right there with obviously What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish, and Last Words of a Shooting Star, Mitski. Yeah, those are 3 songs. I'll listen to them on repeat, and then it will eventually I'll start crying. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it's been a long time since I've seen Toy Story 2, but I think I used to have it on VHS, and I love it so much. It's the best one. And it's because it does have that it's girly pop. You know, the first Toy Story is great, but the second Toy Story is girly pop, and it's doing like a whole thing about like girlhood and girl toys, and it's doing a thing. It's doing a whole thing. I need a double bill of Toy Story 2 with Greta Gerwig's Barbie, you know? Yeah, you guys just get it. She ate that so hard she left no crumbs. No fucking crumbs. Jessie was it for the girls who wanted to see girls in their popular family entertainment, because Pixar only recently remembered that women exist. You are right. I love Jessie. I would get a Jessie doll, and her and Crippling Shame Barbie can hang out because they're both cowgirls and lesbian coded. And it would be great. And sometimes they could switch hats and they'd be best friends. And maybe it would be a little bit, you know. Not the brown hair, brunette slander. Yeah, you know how it is. Like, white people and their, like, weird hair thing. Like Stephanie Meyer and her hatred for blondes. I think it's so funny when white girls have beef about each other's hair. I really, really do. It's like their version of colorism. Been listening to Last Words of a Shooting Star a lot lately. Top tier crying song. Yeah, it is. If I'm not in a place or in a mood to cry, or I'm in public or something and it comes on shuffle, I'm like, I cannot listen to this right now. I cannot do this right now. Not a good idea. Hi, Barbie! Hi, Caitlin! We're just having... Barbie is patiently waiting and putting up with my bullshit while we kind of pause to have conversations about the vibes of Toy Story 2 and of Barbie, Greta Gerwig's Barbie at the moment is what we've been talking about. Okay, I gotta find a way out of this cave. That was easy. I love it. I love things not being difficult. Alright, let's ride. The girlhood narrative hit. I hugged all my dogs extra tight after Toy Story 2 more than Toy Story 1. I just wanted to... Oh. I wanted them to know I love them. That's very, very sweet. And also, yeah, because Toy Story 1, like, it's very...
This sign leads to the riverbank.
We're going this way. The Toy Story 1 is very, like, for the boys. Like, it's still relatable and everything, but because Toy Story 2 is actually, like, more for the girls, it hits more. And When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan really is my jam. There's something about, like, movies about toys and cowgirls and girlhood and lesbians, you know, there's a formula, and Greta Gerwig just gets it, you know. She gets it. She does. What is it with cowboys and girlhood? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But Jessie and Crippling Shame Barbie are best friends.
Are you headed through
Is
the
that
canyon?
Mitch?
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm headed this direction.
Just follow me.
Thanks. That would be awesome.
I don't know, but she's cute. And she has a little southern accent. She's a little southern belle. I'll follow you anywhere, stranger. Who is she? Barbie doesn't even know who she is, and she's like, sure, I'll come with you. Pretty girl. Oh, well, I'm following you, so I shouldn't go too fast. Redhead Barbie, it's me. Are you saying that you're mid, Charlotte? Because, I mean, strong choice. I mean, I know I've been recommending Barbie media left, right, and center, but if you haven't seen Barbie Life in the Dream House, then that will also bring joy. And I would say that in Life in the Dream House, Midge is probably my favorite. Oh, no, but Raquel though. Midge and Raquel. I can't choose. I can't choose. I won't choose. I won't.
What a cute little house. Actually, it's a feeding post. It's a good place to stop on the trail to get a snack for your horse. What's your horse's favorite treat? I've got carrots, apples, sugar cubes. You take your pick.
Are we gonna organize fruit again?
Let's sort these items. Click on the chutes to direct the food items into their matching barrels.
This game is so queer-coded.
Awesome.
Don't you love
Keep it up.
organizing fruit? Me when I'm trying to make plans with all of my gay friends. Alright. Although, I guess we got some vegetables
Nice
in
work.
here as well now, so it's not strictly a fruit organizing game. Okay, I feel like I'm doing better at it this time. Teresa hasn't had to kindly
Excellent move.
tell me that I'm doing a bad job. So... Actually, is that a tomato? Is that a tomato? Or is it an apple? Is this food for... Oh, shit. Food for horses?
Way to go.
Because then it's apples, right? Oh, okay, it took me too long to realize that. Never mind. The fruit joke didn't work this time. Ignore me.
Nice one. Way to go.
Yeah, not a single mistake, baby. Are vegetables cishet people? Yeah, I guess so. Like, if gay people are fruits. Yeah. As a Barbie who never wants to be pregnant, Midge may not be for me, but I don't know much else about her. It's honestly, like, the pregnant Midge thing is just what is just, like, a controversy that the doll is known for, but, like, Midge, most of Midge's, like, appearance and characterization doesn't have anything to do with the pregnancy thing. I mean, like, Barbie has a boyfriend and I still read her as a lesbian, so I'm just trying to say that, like, if you don't vibe with Midge, then that's
We've
fine.
been here before.
But, like,
Maybe we should head down a new
pregnancy isn't her defining trait, I would say. And also, like, what is Barbie canon is highly contested because of, you know, because like Barbie is a toy. But the way that Midge is depicted in Barbie Barbie Life in the Dream House is that there's just a running bit about basically, like, so it is Barbie canon that Barbie lives in Malibu, but is from a town called Willows in Wisconsin. So she's actually a small town, like, country girl, and this is part of the reason why Barbie does cowgirl shit. And Midge is her best friend from Willows, Wisconsin. And she's her first friend, right? And so in Barbie Life in the Dream House and, like, some of the other series and stuff.
Before. Maybe we should head down a new trail.
Oh, okay. Am I just never gonna talk to that cute little cowgirl again? Is she gone? Is she gone forever? Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll live. We still have Teresa. We still have a girlfriend, actually, so it's
sure
fine.
Lucky is close.
What was I gonna say? In Life in the Dream House, there's this bit about Midge being, like, out of, like, not being in touch with anything modern, like, not out of being old-fashioned in a, like bad or conservative way, but because she's like an old doll who, you know, who was discontinued. And like in her first appearance in Barbie Life in the Dream House, she is in black and white, and Barbie gives her a makeover. It's funny. And also Midge has the most iconic line ever in Barbie Life in the Dream House, which is that her and Barbie go to the beach together, and Barbie's like getting out their picnic snacks, and she offers Midge a peanut butter sandwich, and Midge says, peanut butter and jelly on whole wheat? You know I don't eat spicy food. Which is so good. You want me to hitch my horse again? Yeah, okay. Critique of this game. There could be more horse riding. There's a good amount of horse riding. Did someone just scream? No, that was the train.
There's a key up there, but we can't reach it. Maybe if we use the slingshot, we can knock it down.
We can. Oh, bye, Ash. Good night. I know what time it is where you are, but good night. Midge is such an icon. She is. Ugh, I love her. Yeah, but okay, but I do eat spicy food. It's just that peanut butter will kill me. That is funny though. That, you know what? I'll give you that one. She was so real for that. Are you guys trying to tell me that you think that peanut butter and jelly are spicy? Because like that is a white people joke. And I'm going to continue to laugh at your expense, if so. We love it when pregnancy is not a woman's defining trait. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I actually love spicy food, so I can't relate. Maybe Midge is allergic to peanut butter. Maybe Midge is allergic to peanut butter, but I do think that it's a white people joke. I think we've almost solved it, guys. I think we've almost found Lucky.
I think we need a key to get in here. Let's look around for it.
Yeah, you're right, Barbie. Sorry, I got distracted again. So I'm trying to use my mouse, but there we go. Barbie, you wanted me to use the slingshot. Do I have to get in position to use the slingshot? Or what? What's going on here, Barbie? So Caitlin, you're probably gonna see her in a bit, but Midge is not in this game. This game has Teresa in it though.
Lucky. We found her! But the boxcar is locked. We need the combination.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where you want me to use the slingshot from. Because you're not letting me use it?
The forest. The train depot. The train depot.
Oh, that's where we are now.
The canyon race. The desert gardens. The ranch. The forest. The prairie town.
Okay. Okay, girl. Girl. From whence can I use this slingshot? Okay, can't talk to anybody at the counter. Because the key is here, right? There we go. I just had to get in the right spot to use it. There we go. Oh shit.
Almost. You held down the mouse button a little too long.
Got it.
Hey.
Now let's go inside the train office and see if there's anything that can help me.
Cheers, white people. Spices make the food pop. Oh no, you said my name and then I got thrown into an ad. Am I back? Okay, you're back. You're back from the ad. Oh, I said. Why did I say your name? Right, Midge. Midge is not in this game. But Teresa is our best friend, cough girlfriend in this game, and I was telling people earlier that they should watch Barbie and the Diamond Castle because Barbie and Teresa are so in love in Barbie and the Diamond Castle. So
The code is made up of 4 keys from the machine. Click and drag the keys into the empty spots on the machine. When you think you have the keys in the right spots, click on the handle to check your answer.
But what we also ended up doing is that I was talking about how Barbie and Teresa are in love, and I have been talking about how Barbie and Teresa are in love in this game, clearly, and Barbie is in her compet era, because when is she not? But we did a little deep dive into Teresa, because I was talking about Teresa, and then I was like, I swear to God that Teresa is Latina, but I couldn't tell you where exactly she is from. So we looked it up, and apparently Latina, she is sometimes Latina, and she is sometimes Italian, according to Wikipedia. Because I started this game, and we saw Teresa, and I was like, Teresa looks whitewashed, like she looks really pale, like what's going on? Like she looks like she's got like an olive tone to her skin, but she looks very pale, like very light skin. Or like white passing. And then Wikipedia was like, sometimes she's Italian. So we had a lot of fun with joking about whether Teresa is an Italian in brown face or a Latina in Italian face, and we decided to go with the latter because, you know, Italians deserve a little bit of racial hatred, to be honest. Yeah, we got some love in the chat for Barbie and the Diamond Castle, which is the gayest Barbie movie. L'Italian. Yeah, she could be mixed, but I also don't think that Mattel know what's going on with that. Yeah. Like Ariana Grande, yeah, because that's definitely what's going on with Ariana Grande. Okay, so she explained the minigame, and I've immediately forgotten. What are we doing here?
Great, we got 1 right. 3 more to go.
Okay, slay. No.
Write this combination down.
Hey, okay. Now what? Is that it? Okay, awesome. Did it. Okay, what did that achieve again?
We need to get the secret code from this code breaker machine.
I already did that, right? Oh, do I need to remember what it is now? So it was... Was it that?
Nice one.
No. Okay, close.
I better write this combination down.
Right, she told me to write it down. Yeah. It's just taking me forever to process any information. Ah, shit! What was it again? Was it square, triangle, plus circle? Okay. Square, triangle, plus circle. Okay, hopefully we'll remember that. Right. Okay, but Bratz also used to do this with Sasha. What exactly? Dish. I'm not, I was not ever really a Bratz girly, so I don't know what the Bratz lore is, so please dish on the Bratz lore. Why is Horse Girl Barbie breaking codes? Because Horse Girl Barbie can do anything. She's everything. She can do anything. She's more than just a horse girl, you know? She is life eternal. She is the answer to the universe. She is... There we go.
It looks like some sort of combination lock.
Oh, she wrote it down for
I
me.
bet we
Okay,
need to match
I
up
was
the symbols at the
stressed.
top of the screen with the symbols on the combination lock.
Click on the buttons below the symbols to change the combination. When you think you've got the right one, click the latch to check your answer.
Hell yeah.
Right on. Teresa, I found Lucky and she's fine. We'll get her back to the ranch as soon as possible.
Are we gonna have a train chase?
Barbie, thank you so much.
No? No train chase?
Barbie, I'm so glad you and Lucky are back.
Oh,
I've
that's
been
it.
working on a list of possible suspects, using the clues we found on the trails. Let's check them out.
I was gonna say we found Lucky, great, but who
These
stole
are the photos
her?
I got from the official horse show entries, showing all the owners of the other horses competing in the show. I also put the clues on the board: a scarf, a hat, the initials from the watch, and the color of hair.
I knew it was a girl.
We need to figure out which of these photos match up to these clues. Let's use the clues to eliminate suspects. When we find the person who matches all of the clues, we'll solve the mystery. To cross out suspects, click on the pink X, then click on the photo of the person that doesn't match the clue. When you think you know
Okay.
the answer, click on the question mark, then click on the photo that matches the clues.
Let's start by clicking on the photos of the owners who don't have brown hair.
Why are most of your suspects brown women? Anyway. Damn, the graphics budgets was off the charts. It always is for Barbie content. You just have to learn to love it for what it is, you know? Like... Oh man. Okay, alright, we're scrolling back to get the dish on Sasha. Okay. Oh, what are the codes for? It was for breaking the lock on the boxcar so that we could free the horse that we've been looking for. Sasha's skin tone would vary wildly. Oh, okay. So, but is there like canon about what Sasha's background is? Because I was never super into Bratz, but I have seen the live action Bratz movie, which I do love, and I did rewatch relatively recently, like last year, I think. And do I remember correctly that Sasha is Latina? And then obviously they had a little nod to that in Greta Gerwig's Barbie, where Gloria's daughter is called Sasha, and obviously they're both Latina women. But I don't know. I don't remember there being canon ethnicities for the Bratz. It's interesting. All of this is interesting because it's telling about like the respective toy companies' approach to these dolls, because I understand that a lot of them are like not established characters and there's room to play around with them and stuff, but like it's interesting to think about how like they might not have a specific background if they're just a brown doll or they're just a black doll. Because I think when you think about stereotypical Barbie here, then like the absence of that information would make more sense in a way from an analytic perspective, because of the fact that there is no such thing as white culture. Whiteness is, you know, like constructed as kind of a neutral or universal, but whiteness is often like the absence of culture or kind of an emptiness of culture, and that's not because like what your actual background is something like Irish or English or Scottish or Polish or French or whatever, right? That's culture. White is not culture, right? And, well, I guess similarly, like, brown is not, like, a culture, it's not a background. And, like, for stereotypical Barbie, in terms of the Barbie canon, she does have a story. Like, she's from Willows, Wisconsin, she moved to Malibu, like, we do know those things about her. And obviously, like, characters like Teresa, they're not Barbie. But they were partly introduced into the Barbie universe by Mattel trying to address critique about the lack of diversity in the dolls. And Teresa and Christy were the first ones to be introduced as Barbie's black friend and Barbie's, like, brown friend, who is sometimes Italian, sometimes Latina. And she could be mixed, but do we know that? No. And it's interesting. I think it's telling about, like, the approach that these companies have. Sorry, that ended up being a rant. I sent you 2 pictures of Sasha on Discord. Thank you. Let me check those out. Oh, I have so many notifications. Wow. Okay. So wait, wow. I see what you are saying. Wow. Okay, Teresa is not that bad. In terms of, like, how her skin tone is varied. Like, I think that Teresa is always, like, quite, like, light skinned. Like, I would say that at her darkest, Teresa is, like, my skin tone, and, like, I am quite light skinned. I'm visibly not white. Like, I'm not white passing, but I'm light skinned, and I would say that at her darkest, Teresa is that. But it's not as bad as those pictures of Sasha, which basically sometimes Sasha is black and sometimes she's white or racially ambiguous. So that's interesting. The strange thing is her doll would normally have dark skin, but then they would whitewash the art. Very interesting. Brat seems to be the blueprint for Insta baddies. Oh, do I need to go back? Kind of the Instagram face before Instagram face. That's interesting. Yasmin is Latina and Sasha is African American. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. Yeah, I think I remember that from the Bratz movie. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm stalling because the mystery is too hard. Okay, anyway. So, it's not the girls with
Good guess, but not quite right. Let's try again.
Oh, you want me to go for brown hair?
Nice work.
That's what she wanted, right? Because what is this? What is this color? I don't understand what this color is. Is it like blonde? Because it doesn't actually match any of their colors. Okay.
Way to go! Who isn't wearing a pink scarf?
Okay, I guess it's meant to be that color. Who isn't wearing a pink scarf?
Nice one. Who isn't wearing a red hat?
Right.
Nice work.
I had to do it in the order that they wanted. Okay, so our villain is a woman of color. Interesting. Chloe Bath. It's Chloe Bath because of her initials.
Good guess, but not quite right. Let's try again.
Oh,
the
sorry.
name doesn't match the initials. Nice work.
There we go. We did it.
That's it. That's the person who took Lucky.
Look
They
at that
thought if
photo.
they could get Lucky out of the show, they would stand a better chance of winning.
Looks like they're the ones out of the show.
Well, at least we got Lucky back in time for you to compete. It's almost time to start. Good luck, Teresa. Let's make sure the winner's area is all decorated and ready for the awards ceremony.
Yeah, decorating time. Finally, I was gonna say they better not like cut to the end because we still haven't used all of our collectibles to decorate the winners area. So how does this work? How do we do this? I feel like she told me how to do this before and I just did not pay attention to her. So Teresa, how do I decorate? Oh, okay, here we are. So this is our all of our stuff that we collected. Okay, we got flowers. A lot of flowers. And we got more flowers. And we got paint in some really drab colors. Okay. Cool, so let's... okay, let's use the pink. Okay. More pink. More pink. Can I? Oh, did I just get rid of them instead of painting them pink? I don't know what's happening here. It's okay, we'll figure this out. Let's use some of these guys.
You can add the flower bouquets to any of the flower boxes or hanging baskets. To add a flower bouquet, click on it, then click on a flower box or hanging basket to place it.
My Bratz lore was the live action movie and like 2 Bratz animated movies. Wild behavior from the Bratz team. Yeah, pretty wild behavior for sure. But I don't know, what are you gonna do? Companies are gonna company. Capitalism is gonna capitalism. It was very much a product of that era of like trying to address critique about the lack of racial diversity, not from like a place of good faith or good intention, but like to make money, right? And so the fact that it was done in kind of a messy way is not really a huge surprise, but I think something that is interesting... Oh, is there like more space in the... Oh, those don't really go together, so no. What was I gonna say? What is interesting to me is the more recent developments with Barbie, which are... God, so many of these flowers are mismatched. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work, but we're gonna figure it out, guys. Like, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the Barbie vlog, which is just like on her YouTube channel, and one of... I mean, Christy doesn't really exist anymore. R.I.P. Christy. But Barbie's like most commonly used like black friend now is Nikki. And a few of the videos on Barbie's vlog, which is like the official Mattel YouTube channel, talked about racism, and it wasn't bad. It was very much like, it was very much done in like a capitalist understanding of racism, and like, but Barbie and Nikki, they're sat next to each other on this blog, and they're talking about racism, and basically like Nikki is talking about experiences that she has had, and Barbie is talking about like, wow, like that's never happened to me, or like nobody would ever treat me that way. And Barbie is kind of like surprised by it, and it's kind of they kind of turn it into a teachable moment about how like Nikki has certain experiences that Barbie does not have and does not understand because she's a black woman. And like it is done pretty well, but it's very like, you know, there are certain opportunities that you'll never have, and like blah blah blah. So it's like a bit on the capitalist side, but it's actually like quite decent. And I do kind of wonder about the where that's coming from with Mattel, like, and the people who work at Mattel, because I mean this is one of the tensions that you often have within capitalism as well, right? Is that like there are people who work within companies who have certain interests, and then the people who run the companies that have certain interests. And I don't have enough flowers, so that's upsetting. Yeah, sorry, I've just been rambling and also trying to figure out how to get these flowers to work. Oh, crap. Sorry, I accidentally minimized the window. And then my computer freaked out. I find it interesting that Barbie still marketed itself to children for the most part. Oh no. Oh no, it crashed. I find it interesting that Barbie still markets itself to children for the most part, while Bratz are banking on nostalgia and aim a lot of their products to adults. That is an interesting development. I think I remember liking the animated movies, but I don't remember the childhood. Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome to Barbie Horse Adventures Mystery Ride CD-ROM. Type your name into the box, then click the new game button to get started. Let's ride.
Let's ride. I really hope it auto-saved.
Barbie, I'm so glad you and Lucky are back.
It did.
I've been working on a list
Thank
of
God.
possible suspects, using the clues we found on the trails. Let's check them out.
Okay, it auto-saved right before we found out who the
These are the
suspect
photos
was.
I got from the official horse show entries, showing all the owners of the other horses competing in the show. I also put the clues on the board: a scarf, a hat, the initials from the watch, and the color of hair. We need to figure out which of these photos match up to these clues. Let's use the clues to eliminate suspects. When we find the person who—
Nice work.
Sorry guys, I'll catch up with the
Who
chat in a
isn't
second.
wearing a pink scarf? Nice one. Who isn't wearing a red hat? Right on. The name doesn't match the initials CB. Nice work.
I used to love the Bratz show as a kid, but I haven't watched it in years.
That's it. That's the person who took Lucky. They thought if they could get Lucky out of the show, they would stand a better chance of winning.
looks like they're the ones out of the show.
Well, at least we got Lucky back in time for you to compete. It's
Yes.
almost time to start.
I did
Good
see
luck,
that
Teresa.
Bratz released a
Let's
pride
make sure
set
the
with
winners
two
area
dolls that
is
are
all
officially
decorated
dating.
and ready
I
for the
think
award
that
ceremony.
one of my friends who was really big on Bratz said that Roxy was headcanoned as a lesbian by the Bratz community for a really long time, and that she's now been confirmed as gay. So that's a fun tidbit. Yeah, fuck rainbow capitalism, but yes, pretty cool. Sometimes capitalism is unfortunately working on me. And this is the fucking thing about capitalism, right? Is that it sucks, but it's so good at emotionally manipulating you. And then you don't have a lot of avenues for emotional relief in this horrible world that it has created, but it markets to you on the basis of slightly fulfilling an emotional need that you have, or the fallacy that it will fulfill that emotional need that you have. And what are you gonna do to survive from day to day? So unfortunately, I spent my money on a fucking Barbie doll, didn't I? And I'll keep doing it because, like, and it's hard to manage, like, being invested in the project of taking down capitalism and seeing through a lot of its bullshit, but also being like, sometimes I just need a silly little treat to get me through the day, and sometimes I just need something to make me feel a little bit happy if I'm gonna survive this life. It's fucking hard, but if capitalism's good at one thing, it's fucking emotional manipulation. Sometimes it pops off. It's true. It's true. I think that there is like a Barbie like love wins thing as well, which that's super cringy. But I think that it appeals to the like Barbie can be whoever you want her to be, marketing that Mattel, like, that is Mattel's whole thing. And obviously, like, it's interesting because, like, you know, I and many of us here do have queer readings of Barbie, but I don't think that Mattel quite understands that. But and it's interesting because there are other ways that Mattel is not really understanding what people love so much about Barbie because of the fact that they completely missed the point of why Greta Gerwig's film was so successful, and they have chosen instead to make a cinematic
You can add the flower
universe.
bouquets to any of the flower boxes or hanging baskets. To add a flower bouquet, click on it, then click on a flower box or hanging basket to place it.
With a fucking Polly Pocket movie directed by Lena Dunham, like, no one fucking wants that, you know? You know?
You can hang the flower garlands from the roof or on the posts.
Oh.
To add a garland, click on it, then click on either the roof or the posts.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, obviously the roof's gonna be pink. No. I want it pink again. I can only seem to paint the roof and the floor. I guess that's fine. I don't like a lot of these flowers, it must be said. I think I'm gonna... No, I don't... No, how do I escape? This is not what I hoped it would be, in the sense that my selection is not sparking joy. But we have to find a way to make this work. Okay, I think... No, I want to get the purple garland up here because I don't think the yellow works. Okay, but now I have to use the yellow, I guess. I guess it can go back there. Okay, let's... Yep, purple garland up here. We got some blue garlands. Okay. I don't like the yellow, but I don't think I can get rid of it now. The red's not so bad. And then we've got one more blue. Oh. Crap. Well, I don't think I can fix this. I want to move them around, but I can't. Well, no, I think I'm just stuck with this combo now. I hate it. How dare they compare Miss Greta to Lena Dunham? Yeah, as like an enormous fan, lover, apologist of Greta Gerwig. God, I love that white woman. I love her. Comparing Lena Dunham to Greta Gerwig is deeply offensive to me in a way that I cannot even... Wow. Holy shit. And so there's a few things, right? Is that people were excited for the Barbie movie for a few reasons. One of the reasons is that Barbie has been marketed towards women, and it's nice to have something that's actually for us. But also, sorry, I'm also getting distracted by trying to make these bloody flowers work. Also, a lot of people, myself included, were specifically excited for the fact that Greta Gerwig was doing her take on Barbie. Because, I don't know, the girls who know, you know? And Ms. Gerwig is such an icon. Like, what a woman. Nobody is doing what she's doing. Anyway, so, like, a big part of the excitement was, like, it's Barbie, but it's Greta Gerwig. So it's Greta Gerwig's take on Barbie. And that was a big part of the excitement. I wouldn't want Lena Dunham's take on anything, you know? Also, you're gonna have to bear with me a second because my laptop needs charging. And I have chat open on my laptop, so I'm not gonna be able to see you guys for a hot second. While I try and open chat back up as quickly as I can. But yeah, like, nobody wants Lena Dunham's take on anything, right? And then there's the fact that Barbie is, like, it's not just about the doll, right? It is about the fact that Barbie has become something of great cultural significance. Like, Barbie isn't just the doll. Barbie she's an idea. Like, she represents something. And that is part of the reason why it was so exciting, is because, okay, Greta Gerwig, who famously is this, like, director with an interest in writing interesting, like, moving, intimate stories about women, is making a movie about Barbie, who represents lots of different things to women and also represents women. So really it was like the perfect culmination of things in that sense, and that has so much to do with why it is so popular. And Mattel was just like, oh, people really like the live action movie about Barbie, so we should make live action movies about our other toy lines. But Polly Pocket doesn't have the same cultural resonance or symbolic kind of significance as Barbie does. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It wouldn't even work with Bratz, and Bratz was hugely popular, but Bratz is not a symbol, like a cultural symbol, the way the Barbie is. So yeah. Greta gave us Barbie, Little Women, and Lady Bird. She's an icon for real. I also watched Frances Ha for the first time the other day, and it's good. It's good. Also, let Barbie kiss girls. Yeah, I mean, we know in our hearts that Barbie is a girl kisser. Like, she loves women. Lena Dunham being attached to the Polly Pocket film is kind of perfect. Okay, yeah. In the sense that it's a brand that people care significantly less about, with a director people care significantly less about. Yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah. Match made in heaven. That makes sense. This is it. Like, Greta will be doing something you don't expect. Yeah, exactly. 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 Yeah, y'all get it. It's but it's exactly the kind of thing that is demonstrative of how, like, executives at big companies don't really, oh god, I hate this so much. This is the worst part of this game for me. It's really not giving. How do I get the flowers in that specific part of the box? Okay. It kind of just shows how, like, out of touch executives can be, and is really funny, but unfortunately they continue to profit, so there's only so much solace in it. This is terrible. I hate this so much. This is so bad. I was okay. I'm sorry. This is it. This is the worst part of the game. Everything was a 10 out of 10 for me, but this segment has been gravely disappointing, and let's mess around with some of the paint and see if we can fix this. Because no, oh no, no. No, oh my god, no, absolutely not. No way. No. Could be worse. I mean, actually, is it better to have the floor like a weird off-white with green tints, or back to pink? Oh, I'm just gonna put it back to pink. At least a little dose of pink makes me feel like it's slightly less ugly. You could make the lesbian flag. Okay, you know what? I will. I don't like it, though. This feels offensive to the lesbian flag, to me, actually. I don't think I can do it. I think I'm gonna go with a weird white floor, actually, with the weird green little tint around the edges. It's so ugly. Why did they do this to me? Dressing up Barbie was fun, dressing up my horse was fun, the mystery was fun, the mini games were fun, riding my horse was fun, talking to silly little people was fun. But this, and I was excited to decorate. No, this has let me down. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. No, I cannot put myself through this ordeal again. So I'm
Nice
locking
job,
it in.
Teresa. Congratulations on first place.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, Barbie.
Teresa,
Aw, I
what
wanted
are
to see her
friends
win.
for?
I have a surprise for you to say thanks for all your help.
Oh, Teresa, she's beautiful. What a cute little colt. I bet one day she'll be as good a show horse as Lucky.
I'll bet you're right.
We'll keep her in the stables with the other horses. That way we can visit her and care for her whenever we want.
To visit your baby horse, just walk in the stables and select the stall on the right. If you want to change your outfit, you can head to the ranch house.
Okay, it's not over, which is good, because that poor decorating game really left a sour taste in my mouth. Ugh. It could be giving rainbow flag. You know, okay, sorry, I did not see that comment. I could have tried to salvage it, but it was just so horrendous. And I didn't feel like I could do anything to save it because it wasn't letting me swap anything out. I saw a great video about bad character design and how if you ever think, wow, that design was really bad, the designer knows, but the design will have gone through so many hands and everyone has to say something because they want to feel important. That's quite funny. And what I'm saying is I'm still shocked that the Barbie movie event exists. Yeah. It's a good point. That's also my life as a social media manager. I can imagine. We know nothing about social media, but we think this needs more viral. Yeah, really useful. Okay, I'm glad that we're not ending on the note of that disgusting design game. Let's change our outfit before we go and meet our baby horse. Let's look at some fun clothes instead of, you know, thinking about that horrendous time. I'm still in love with the little necklace. I still think that's so slay. And this choker, so good. But let's go in a different direction. I think that's really cute. I think that might be it. And then, ooh, that could be a vibe with the like black trousers. Although the floral purple jeans are still really nice as well with this outfit. That has potential. This has potential. And I don't really want to change the hat color, right? Like, I think the pink is perfect. You know what's funny about these particular shirts as well, actually, is that I don't know if it's just because I'm gay, but like these are giving gay, right? Like, it's giving like Thelma and Louise, you know? And a vest, what's gayer than a vest, you know? But this, I don't know if it's just because I'm thinking about like the L word, you know? But like, it's giving like Y2K lesbian fashion, you know? Like, look at that with the little choker. Like, she auditioned. She auditioned to be on the L word in like as one of those like slutty lesbian characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about it, but it's... God, I loved vest jackets as a tween. No one should have been shocked I was gay. I mean, yeah. I love the little necklaces so much. Like, every single outfit with a little necklace or a little choker is actually so good. But I think I'm gonna go in the little pink vest direction. Oh, and look at that. Look at the little... Ah, it's so good. Okay, and then I think maybe we keep the pink boots. Maybe we change it up. Let's see. What do we have? I think those are kind of cute, but no, I think we should keep the pink boots. Yeah, this is a sleigh. I love this. Yeah, let's go.
To visit your baby horse, just walk in the stables and select the stall on the right.
I think I own a few
If you
shirts
need help
like
at
that.
any time, you can select the radio by clicking on the saddlebag, then clicking on the radio icon.
Black pink in your area. Oh. Should I just... I mean, I don't need help, but I just want to talk to Teresa. Teresa? Teresa? She's not answering my calls. Okay. I thought we were good after I helped you solve the mystery. I think I own a few shirts like that. Do you mean like the little vest top ones, like with the strappy straps? I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about. It's giving visiting my baby horse. Yeah, it is. So let's visit my baby horse.
Our baby horse is too small to ride, but we can groom and feed her just like we do with the big horses. You can feed and brush the baby horse. To feed her, select a snack from the bucket and move it toward her mouth. To brush the baby horse, click the brush on the shelf and move it over her mane and tail.
Look at her. She's such a baby. I love that all of the horses are girls as well. That's so slay. Horses should only be girls. Like cows, you know? I just think that there's something so girly about horses. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. It's the lesbian Y2K tank tops, yes. It is gay. I don't know if straight women wore the Y2K tank tops, but I don't know. It just makes me think of the L word. Okay, is that it? I brush my baby horse and I feed my baby horse. Can't ride her yet. Okay.
Now that we've solved the mystery, we can go back and ride any of the trails or replay any of the games and activities, just for fun.
The practice ring is between the ranch house and the stables. Head over there to practice your jumping, herding, and slingshot skills.
Can't go in the big stable. I wanted to see if I have other horses, but I only have Storm. I actually kind of feel like me and Storm are giving like pastel goth vibes together now. Barbie and Storm, you know? Well, I'm gonna do a little ride around, but then that's it. That's the game. And it didn't take me much longer than that mother said it took her daughter with a little bit of help. And it didn't take me that as long as it has because I struggled, but because I was having a fun little time and I kept pausing to go on rants. So, if Dean is still in his chat and he was going to make fun of me. Fuck you, Dean. There are in fact male cows. Oh. They could have given Link a stallion, but they gave him Epona. Yeah, because she's girly pop. They just kill them at birth because the dairy industry doesn't consider them useful? Oh, that's horrible. Oh. Well. Never mind.
Yeehaw!
Yes! We got a yeehaw! We got a yeehaw, folks! Did everyone catch that? We got a yeehaw! This is so good. I wish that there was just a massive open world version of this game that would take like 20 hours.
Let's search for another horseshoe and see if we can match it to the hoof prints, just for fun.
Just for fun. Okay. Sorry, not 20 hours. 200 hours. I want a 200-hour open world version of this game. I would spend all of my time on it. And it would make me really happy. Barbie's gone goth. She's gone like pastel goth, you know? Like there's still some pink in the outfit. You know? What's this way? What's that sign? Oh, that's back to the ranch. Back to the ranch. A real downer. You don't need to apologize though for telling us. It's not your fault that capitalism is fucking awful. No, that's really, really horrendous. I guess what I'm saying is that,
Good girl, Storm.
if Rockstar and Mattel grew up and thought about doing a collab, that would be great. Because I would kill for a massive open world RPG Red Dead Redemption style Barbie Horse Adventures remake. And that's the big takeaway. Bring back girly games. Yeah, honestly. Okay, alright pals. I'm just riding around now. That's it. That's Barbie Horse Adventures. Return to the ranch.
Back to ranch.
New, I think that's continue, that's new game.
Click a name on the list, then click here to delete it.
That's deleting the thing, and this is...
Click here to go to the options screen to change your gameplay.
I'm gonna try manual jump real quick. Actually.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Oops, we didn't press the space bar to jump.
Space. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I'm getting my,
You need to make sure your horse is going fast enough.
Okay, gotcha. Gameplay. Mechanics. Yeah.
Oops, we didn't press the space bar to jump.
I did! I just didn't do it in time, Teresa.
Woohoo!
Yes. Yes! Yeehaw! Okay, I'm gonna do that a little bit again. Okay, but there isn't anything to jump over in the town, is there? I want some obstacles. I want some obstacles. Actually, no, I should go back to the ranch and do the little game, right? The little tutorial level, because now I can actually do it with the manual jump. And then I'll call it quits. There must be more Barbie Horse Adventures. So there are more Barbie Horse Adventures, because there are other Barbie Horse Adventures games. It's just that this is the only one that I have currently. So, you know, I would be happy to stream some more Barbie Horse Adventures. I would happily do that. I'll just look into getting my hands on some of the other games. I don't remember what all of the names of them are right now. I know that there's an earlier game as well called Barbie Riding Camp.
Oops, we didn't press the space bar to jump.
Sorry, I didn't realize that I had to.
We didn't press the space bar to jump.
Great job!
It very nicely and conveniently shows you when to press the space bar, so that's helpful. Yeah, there are a few other Barbie Horse Adventure games, and there are also a few Barbie Detective games. I'm definitely interested in playing more Barbie games.
Awesome jump.
So, because this has been a great time. But something that I'm also thinking about doing, temperature check, if people would be interested.
Excellent jumping, Barbie. You handled that jumping course perfectly.
Thanks, Teresa. Thanks. Is that I'm
if you want to change your outfit, you can head to the ranch house dressing room.
Playing some Nancy Drew games. I know that I kind of remember that they were a thing because I've been doing some kind of like preliminary research for my Barbie video essay, which I'm very excited about. And in the category of like girl games from the 90s, and also I think kind of the noughties, Nancy Drew got mentioned a few times. And you guys know me. I love a girly little murder mystery game. It all started with Life is Strange, and now we're here. So I'm thinking about also hunting down some old Nancy Drew games and playing those, if I'm able to. So if that's something that would interest people, then I will probably do that as well. Right, I'm catching up. I am glad that there is a girly dress-up game coming for Switch this year. Hell yeah. That is what The Sims 4 is, it's true. haven't really played enough of The Sims. I need to get on that. They just released Horse Ranch. It's really Horse Girl Summer. Yeah. If only there was some totally legal way to play more Barbie games. If only. No worries, no need to apologize, Evelyn. It's taking forever for my browser to scroll for some reason. I'm definitely not pro, definitely not legal ways to play games. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yes to Nancy games. I kind of aspire to Nancy Drew's lifestyle. Yeah, doesn't everyone? I love Nancy Drew. Who doesn't love Nancy Drew? She's an icon. I've been wanting to play those. Okay, so we got some love for Nancy Drew in the chat. I've never played them before, but I'm very excited by the concept of them. Loads of puzzles, which I don't always love streaming. Yeah, it's true, it's true. I'm hoping the Nancy Drew games don't have super difficult puzzles. Yeah, that's true, because I don't love streaming them because it stresses me out when I'm working on a puzzle and I can't figure it out. So, hold on one sec, my friends. So, sorry, I'm just figuring out my ridiculous setup. And Show Us a Cat has just been redeemed. They're meant to be challenging. No! It just stresses me out to do puzzles on stream because I'm silly and it takes me a while to figure things out, and if I'm streaming and I can't figure things out, then it makes me feel stressed. But Show a Cat has been redeemed, so I am gonna be right back with a cat. It's me, it's Barbie, and it's Chickpea. Say hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Oh, she looks so mad. Oh, so much love for Chickpea in the chat. You are so loved, Chickpea. Everyone missed you. Everyone missed you. Oh. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and get a little cowboy hat on her. Oh, she's very unhappy. She's a cowgirl now. Howdy there, Mango. Oh, it's staying on her head. Oh, good girl, Chickpea. Oh, down she goes. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna give her some treats and some pets later for her service. Oh, big meow, big meow. She's not the biggest fan in the world of being held, but she's a good girl. She let it happen for you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for such a lovely stream. I see that Barbie has disappeared because she couldn't take it anymore, which, yeah, is entirely fair.